Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, we could have those few people that are coming in. Please find a seat, and we're just about ready to kick off. Okay, I guess we're about ready to start. Good evening to everyone. My name is Bill Widener, and I am the Vice President for Institutional Development and Director of Intercollegiate Athletics at the University of the Southwest. It is my honor to serve as the Master of Ceremonies for tonight's very prestigious event. Once again, we are live from the beautiful campus of the University of the Southwest in the great city of sunny Hobbs, the gateway to New Mexico, in the land of enchantment. Let's give sunny Hobbs at USW a round of applause. On behalf of the University of Southwest, I'd like to welcome everyone in attendance tonight for this very special celebration of student excellence in both the academic and athletic arenas. Honored guests, let's begin our night of celebration. Please join me as we show our appreciation and respect for the President of the University of the Southwest, Dr. Quint Thurman, as he kicks off our awards banquet with his opening remarks and official welcome.
I read something earlier this week about the best commencement speech you can give. Now, this isn't commencement, but it's a very similar circumstance. It was to be brief and to be funny. And since if you can't be funny, be brief. So the thing I'm going to remember from the most innovative and thoughtful and brief commencement speech I've ever heard was, wear sunscreen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Thurman. Let's also welcome the First Lady of the University of the Southwest, Karen Thurman. Let's give her a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me now in welcoming Victor Hawkins, one of USW's outstanding employees who serves as our campus security officer, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Victor is joined by his two sons, Victor and Anthony.
Everybody please join me with the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which we stand, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Good job, you guys. At this time, it is my privilege to introduce our campus pastor at the University of the Southwest, Dr. Daniel Kirkpatrick, who will provide the invocation. Let's give him a round of applause.
Can we join together in prayer? Almighty Heavenly Father, it is a joy to gather here at this moment, in this place, at this time. We look back over all that has been accomplished for the last year, and for it all we give you thanks. This has been an incredible year, filled with happiness and tears, with successes and failures, with victories and defeats. But through it all, one thing has never changed. You love us, and you have given us your Son, Jesus Christ. And we gather here together in this place to give you all the honor, praise, and glory that is due to your name. We thank you for the University of the Southwest. We thank you for the founders who had the vision to start this university at this place. We are honored to be able to be here, to learn, to serve, and to be grown by you. As we gather here tonight, we ask your blessings upon it. As we partake of the food, we ask you bless it. And we ask, Lord, as we conclude this evening, that you would receive all praise, honor, and glory that is due to your holy name. And we pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Honored guests, we now invite you to sit back and enjoy the wonderful meal that has been prepared for tonight's special event. Please follow the direction of Jameen Caldwell. Jameen? Well,
Hello, I'm here.
there she is. Okay,
Can you
Jameen
guys hear me?
Caldwell, our head women's basketball coach. She will direct the traffic flow of each table through the buffet area. Once everyone is seated with their meal, we will continue tonight's festivities. Enjoy, everyone.
Okay, everyone. Thank you guys for coming tonight. We will dismiss you by table. I will come by and dismiss each table personally. If you guys will line up where Miss Lambert is over here, and you're going to go down the row of balloons out to the lobby, okay? So if everybody will line up that way and wait for me to dismiss you, I would appreciate it, and then you can come in. We have desserts and everything back there for you guys to enjoy, okay? Thank you.
Oh, hey guys, let the president go first. All right, Victor, great job. Richard, good to see you, man. Take yourself at home. All right. Good to see you, man. Looking sharp there. Bringing up the rear.
don't know why you ever would lie to me. Like I'm a little untrusting when I think that the truth is gonna hurt you. And I don't know why you couldn't just stay with me. You couldn't stand to be near me when my face don't seem to wanna shine.
Me by, I'll lay around and wonder why you were always there for me. One way in the eyes of a passerby, I look around for another try and fade away. Say better things will come our way. No matter what they try to say, you were always there for me. Some way, when the sun begins to shine, I hear a song from another time.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me, cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get back together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room, I realized it's all my fault but couldn't tell you. forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.
Hold it now and watch the hoodwink, cause I make you stop think. You'll think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet Swiss, I like the sushi, cause it's never touch a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust rhymes, speak like Leanne rhymes, because I'm all about value. Bert Camper's got the mad hits, you try to match wits, you try to hold me but I bust through. Gonna make a break and take a bake out like a sink and they can shake out like vanilla. It's the finest of the flavors. Gonna see the show cause then you'll know the vertigo is gonna grow cause it's so dangerous you'll have to sign a waiver. Can't I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, well you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of taking off my shirt.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Threw your arms in the air and said you're crazy. 5 days since you tackled me. I still got the red burns on both my knees. It's been 3 days since the afternoon. You realize it's not my fault, but I'm only too soon. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, and now I'll sit back and wait till you say you're sorry.
Trying out the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking. Watching X-Files with no lights on, with all our maisons. I hope the smoking man's in this one like Harrison Ford. I'm getting frantic, like Stingham Tantric, like sneakers guaranteed to satisfy. Like Kurosawa, I make mad films. Okay, I don't make films, but if I did, they'd have a samurai. Gonna get a set of better clubs, gonna find the kind with tiny nubs, so my irons are always flying off the backswing. Gonna get into my Sailor Moon, cause that cartoonist got the boom anime babes that make me think the wrong thing.
How can I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile, though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of losing my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Dropped your arms to the side and said I'm sorry. 5 days since I laughed at you and said you just did just what I thought you were gonna do. 3 days since the living room. We realized we're both to blame, but what did we do? Yesterday, you just smiled at me, cause it'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. Richmond Stadium, home of the Raleigh.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
Go for the moon. Go for the moon. Go for the moon. Go for the moon.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars. Somebody once asked, could I spare some change for gas? I need to get myself away from this place. I said, yep, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could just to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. Go! You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid, and all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Lonely as I am, together we climb. I drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses the windy. And I never worry, now that is a lie. And I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. And I don't ever wanna feel.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, we're going to continue with the meal. I know a lot of you are starting on dessert right now, so just make yourself at home, but we will continue the program for tonight. But at this point, let's give a great round of applause to Great Western Dining Services. They're in the back there. Let's give them a round of applause. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Great job, you guys. All right, let's continue. USW is producing outstanding graduates who are embodied with a solid education that has prepared each of them for the journey that lies ahead as they take on the challenges of life moving forward. May each of their lives be filled with hope, expectancy, and victory. But don't take my word for it. Let's meet some of USW's outstanding Student Academic Award winners. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the Dean of the School of Education and Director of Special Services, Dr. Mary Harris, who will be presenting the awards for outstanding academic achievement for the School of Education. Let's give her a round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to present the awards for outstanding academic achievement for 3 students in the School of Education. We have the daunting task of selecting tonight's recipients from among the many deserving students we serve. Our first award recipient won't be with us tonight. She's a graduate student, but she is our outstanding Master of Science in Education graduate student, and that is Jennifer Riley Meyer-Gerst. Sorry she can't be here, but since we're filming this, hopefully she'll get to see it. I'd like to tell you just a little bit about her. She completed her Master of Science in Education in School Counseling first with a 4.0 GPA and graduated in December of 2014, and then immediately began her Master of Science in Education in Mental Health Counseling. She still has a 4.0 GPA and will graduate this May with mental health counseling behind her. She's also taking an extra internship because her state requires more than New Mexico regulations require. She's been touted as being a very positive and thoughtful student through her time here at USW and is very considerate and supportive of other students. And she asks really good probing questions and contributes knowledge based on her experience. Dr. Carol Brennan, who's with us tonight, says that Jennifer is very motivated and seems to go the extra mile. And then Jennifer also attends Dr. Mike Westbrook's Thursday night WebEx sessions where he supervises and works with mental health students in a group supervision class for their internship. So she's the type of student that makes teaching a real joy. So even though she's not here, I'd like to congratulate Jennifer Meyer Guest. So thank you. Our second award recipient is Carly Lopez Solis, and I'd like to ask Carly to come forward. We have people that are sitting in the audience, and I'm up here talking about them, but I would like for her to be up here, so you can come on up here, Carly. While she is coming up, she is majoring in bilingual education at the elementary level. And Carly will help me if I mispronounce this, but she was born in Nuevo Casas Grandes, Chihuahua, Mexico. I tried. And she lived there until she was 13 and then moved to Albuquerque. And now she's living in Lovington. And she works 2 part-time jobs. So when you think you're really busy and you just can't open that textbook at night, think of Carly because she has 2 part-time jobs. One is that Jungle Book preschool program that Tammy Baker owns and runs. And then she also works at a boutique in Lovington. She is very well supported by her family and her mom, Veronica and Eduardo, and her 2 brothers, Ivan and Eduardo. And they're her biggest supporters, and they've been there for her every step of the way. She is also the first person in her family to attend college, and she wants to be a role model for her brothers as well as an inspiration for others who are the first person in their family to attend college. Her hobbies are photography, cake decorating, and her favorite pastime is riding her horses. She must do that in the middle of the night since she's so busy during the day. But Carly's road in education has not always been easy because she came to this country not really speaking the English language, but with a lot of hard work, she persevered, graduated with honors in 2011 from Lovington High School. She's a member of the National Honor Society, and she has also earned an associate's degree and 2 associate's degree actually with honors, and she is holding a 4.0 grade point average doing all of this. She says she chose teaching because she wants to help all students, but mostly help the ones who struggle with a new language like she did. And she thinks that teachers establish the foundation for every child to be a good person throughout their life. And she loves school, thank you, and she wants to complete her dreams of becoming a teacher. She really is an exceptional student, an amazing young lady. And Carly, I would like to present you with this award of excellence and congratulate you, and it's our honor to serve you at this institution.
Thank you.
And our third and last award recipient is Chelsea Spears. And I think I know her as Chelsea Rogers Spears now. So Chelsea, if you'll come up. While she's coming up, I'd like to mention that she is our first graduate in the NEXT program. You might think, well, what's the NEXT program? Well, it's actually it sounds like an oxymoron. She is an instructional assistant in the Lovington schools, so she works full-time there. And she's also wanting to become a certified teacher. So she joined our NEXT program, which is a partnership with the public schools here in Lee County and the surrounding area. but she is, like I said, our very first graduate from the next program, and we're very, very pleased to honor her tonight. She's dedicated to becoming a teacher and serving her students, and she is getting her bachelor's degree in elementary education language arts. She excels in her schoolwork. Besides doing everything she does, she has a very good GPA, 3.8 GPA, and she does excel in the practical aspects of the classroom. She is going to be walking across the stage here in a couple of weeks, so we're really excited about that. And she cares for each student and is vested in their learning. I'd like to quote from her. She says that she believes each and every child has the potential to bring something unique and special to the world, and she will help children to develop their potential by believing in them as capable individuals. She'll assist children in discovering who they are so they can express their own opinions and nurture their own ideas. She has a vision of work where people learn to respect, accept, and embrace the differences between them as the core of what makes life so fascinating. She is the daughter of Curtis and Julie Rogers. She has two sisters, Lacey and Tiffany, and some nieces and nephew. She and her husband, Kelly, is with us tonight. Thank you for coming, Kelly. And they've been together for 6 years, but they're newlyweds for 8 months. And so she lives in Lovington, and she is going to continue with us in her master's work. She's not sure what yet, but please help me congratulate this very deserving student. Thank you very much, Chelsea. We're very proud of you. Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it is my honor to introduce the Dean of the School of Business, Dr. Ryan Tipton, who will be presenting the awards for outstanding academic achievement for the School of Business. And we ask that all recipients of these prestigious awards, when your name is called, please come forward to the front of the podium where our president, Dr. Thurman, will present you with your award. Let's give Dr. Tipton a round of applause.
Can everybody hear me okay? Okay, so I've got a couple of awards to give out tonight. Make sure you come up here. Dr. Thurman will give you your award, take a picture, all that good stuff. Well, this is the first year that I kind of have to eat my words because historically, this is my 5th year here at USW, and historically, we've always kind of taken pride in the fact that we give one award to one student for all of the students in the School of Business, and we have about 100 undergrad business students and about 130 or so master's students. The first 2 years we gave an award were to master's students. Last year was to an undergraduate student on campus. And so this year we actually have 2 students. We kind of have a tie for Business Student of the Year. And when we ask faculty to vote for the Student of the Year, we look at a lot of different things. And this year we had 2 students who just did some exceptional things both in the community and in the classroom. And so we thought what we would do is look at their GPA to see what the deciding factor would be. Well, it turns out the difference in their GPA was only 0.06 of a point different. So what we decided to do is recognize both students tonight as the Business Students of the Year. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tell you who they are. You see them in the program, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about each one. And as they come up here to take their picture with Dr. Thurman. First is Debony Davila. Come on up, Deb. 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 So, Deb was actually my work study in her, first or second year here? Second year? And Deb has, wait a minute, I'm going to photobomb your, hang on. Well, you want me in there too? No, we want you in there. All right. Squat down or not? Just go like this. Deb. So, Deb was my work study in her second year here, and she's also done a couple of different internships. She did an internship with a local oil company. She's also done an internship with the Rotary Club, and she's an accounting student, just a phenomenal student. So we are very lucky to have Debony in the program. She's going on to get her MBA, so it's great to have her here. The second student we want to recognize is Jared Arthur De La Cruz, goes by Jared. So Jared, come on up. So before okay, hang on. Another photo op. So Jared actually is competing. Jared's actually competing with a team at nationals for a business plan competition. So it's something he entered. He's got his own mindset on starting his own business when he finishes up here. He entered a business plan contest here within the state of New Mexico. They won the state, and he's actually going to nationals to compete to represent the state of New Mexico. So Jared, and he's also going to continue his MBA in the fall, right? Very good. So great to have Jared in the program as well. And I'm done. Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Tipton. Moving forward, it's my privilege to introduce the Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Elin Palmer. Dr. Palmer will be presenting the awards for outstanding academic achievement for the School of Arts and Sciences. Let's give her a round of applause.
They just did.
Yeah, security, we need security.
Okay, can you hear me? Okay. All right, so in the School of Arts and Sciences, we have about 10 programs, 10 separate programs, and students are majoring in those programs and at the same time doing all of their general education core courses in arts and sciences as well. So all of you have been to arts and sciences for the general education, but only the ones who major in those fields continue on into the major courses, the upper level courses. So the students who are in the upper level courses will only see 2 or 3 faculty members. If you're in biology, you see 2 biology faculty members with a few adjuncts. If you're in psychology, you see 2 faculty members and some adjuncts. So when the time comes to vote on the Student of the Year for the School of Arts and Sciences, any student who earns this award has really earned something that shows some academic success. It's very prestigious because all the full-time faculty vote, but the students have to be recognized by faculty who are not in their majors. So these students are students who have stood out in their core classes in their freshman and sophomore years, and then as they've moved on, they've continued to be standouts to the faculty in their areas of study, in their majors, but then also with the other faculty. So we have 3 students who qualified for this year. These 3 students, all 3 tied when it came time for the voting. So in looking at the votes, it just stood to reason that all 3 of them were deserving of the award. So the first award recipient is Jacinda Hatfield. And I think most of us know that Jacinda plays tennis as well as working academically in arts and sciences. She does a great job. Our second award recipient is Kimberly Claunch. There she is. Kimberly always gets high praise from our faculty. I hear from my faculty all the time about how studious she is and what a great job she does. And our third recipient is the man who slid in home at the senior baseball game, Pete Rose style, belly first. It was impressive. Anthony Boyle. Yeah. I think he needs another hand. It's taken him a while. You're the man, Anthony. You're the man. Yeah. So Anthony, senior on the field, baseball player, senior in the classroom. You're supposed to scoot over. Scoot over. Scoot over. Yeah. We're very proud of all of our students. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Palmer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome esteemed faculty member Richard Trout, who will present the Excellence in Writing Awards. Here he is. Let's give him a round of applause. He's taking the scenic route. No, right this way. We've got stairs set up right there for you.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and tonight everyone will make their exit on time. Okay. I have 3 awards I would like to present, and I have the honor of actually selecting the winners of these awards. If you had me in a class fall semester or spring semester, you're a candidate for a writing award. And I've been teaching at USW off and on since 2002, and by far this year we have the most excellent writers compared to any other year. And it made me really happy starting fall semester. Okay, for first place in writing excellence, the award goes to Mary Casey and Alex Pondo. Second place goes to Gabrielle Arciaga and Andrea Leon. Finally, third place goes to Jim Coleman and Ashley Gilliland.
All right, thank you, Richard. Oh, one more photo opportunity. Here we go. All right, let's give them all a round of applause once again. There you go. USW is home to a number of student organizations that provide excellent opportunities for student engagement and servant leadership. Through these organizations, USW seeks to develop well-rounded servant leaders who look beyond themselves as they navigate the path that they are led, in reaching out to their community and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Melissa Morales, the Director of Student Life and the Enactus Advisor, who has the distinct honor of presenting the Outstanding Student Government Leader Award, the Enactus Rookie of the Year Award, and the Enactus Student of the Year Award. Let's give her a round of applause.
Hi, everyone. Okay, so today I'll be presenting 3 awards to 3 different individuals who have shown commitment throughout the year. Okay, our first Student Life Award goes to an individual who I've been lucky enough to mentor throughout the year. Not only does she work hard on the court, but she works very hard in her studies. And even with her busy schedule, she's able to go out in the community and help others. And I have no doubt that whatever endeavor she takes on, she's going to be successful. Please help me welcome our Enactus Student of the Year Award, our recipient, Miss Jacinda Hatfield. Second award, Jacinda, not bad. You're doing great. We should have sat you a little bit closer. Okay, Student Life Next Award goes to a gentleman who, although is very, very shy, he has proven himself throughout the year and proven that he's a great leader. As our business faculty will agree, he's a very bright student. He's very humble, dedicated, and most of all, he's really, really smart. I look forward to watching him grow as he continues his career here at USW. Please help me welcome this year's Enactus Rookie of the Year Award, Mr. Joshua Valenzuela. Congrats, Josh. See ya. Student Life's last award goes to an individual who, although is very young and is only a freshman, has already made a positive impact on USW with her charismatic attitude and her leadership skills and her bubbly personality. She represents USW's ideals on campus and in our community. I have no doubt in my mind that as she continues her journey with our university, she will excel in everything she does. Please help me welcome our Outstanding Student Government Leader of the Year, Ms. Andrea Leon. Thank you all.
All right, yes, another round of applause. There we go. And please welcome campus pastor Dr. Daniel Kirkpatrick, who has the privilege of presenting the Outstanding Christian Service Award and the Outstanding Christian Leader Award. He's assisted by Leah Presley. Let's give her a round of applause.
All right, I am excited to give this award to Miss Kim Clunch. Her real name's Kimberly, but I've been calling her Kim this whole time. Kim is a recipient of the Outstanding Christian Service Award because she is like the epitome of a servant. Anytime I ever needed help with anything, she was there. PowerPoint, something with media that she knows how to work that I didn't, to be at, hold on, I gotta smile. To be at any FCA events we had going on, and her family and her church just really reached out to us a lot, and we were so thankful for her involvement with campus ministries, and thank you, Kim, for all that you do, and I look forward to seeing you succeed. Thanks, everybody.
All right, it's my pleasure to introduce to you the Outstanding Christian Leader Award, Gilbert Ramirez. Come on up, Gilbert. All right, so obviously this guy's no stranger. He is somebody that excels in track, but he is also somebody that excels in Christian character. So when we look at this award, we want to see somebody that excels. Okay, we want to see somebody that also lives for Christ and does it outside of the spotlight, does it when nobody else is watching, and that's what we certainly see in Gilbert. Gilbert has been involved with FCA. He's also spoken in chapel, and he definitely lets his light shine for Christ. And so, congratulations, Gilbert.
The Greek system has a presence on the campus of USW and provides excellent growth opportunities for those students who wish to engage in its membership on the local, regional, and national level. Earned acceptance into these nationally respected honor societies is highly valued and brings deserved recognition to those students who achieve this goal, as well as to the institution that they attend. Sigma Tau Delta, an English Honor Society, is one such organization. At this time, please welcome back esteemed faculty member Richard Trout, who has the distinct honor of recognizing these very deserving members of our student body. Let's give him another round of applause.
All right, Sigma Tau Delta is an English honor society, and it's international. It has hundreds of chapters, but you do not have to be an English major to join Sigma Tau Delta. You do have to be a sophomore, and you have to have completed at least 3 semesters. And I usually start recruiting people during fall semester, and then that continues in spring semester. And I would like to recognize all the members of current Sigma Tau Delta chapter at USW. First one, Alicia Cruz. Rochelle Felix. Omar Guevara. After I call your name, please come up to the front so we can give you a certificate. Alejandro Hernandez. Other Sigma Tau Delta members are Casey Krieger, John Ponce, Jessica Tovar, and Carla Vasquez.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the presentation of USW Department of Intercollegiate Athletics Awards. As the fastest growing intercollegiate athletic program in the nation, with the recent addition of 6 new sport programs this past year, and the addition of indoor men's and women's track and field next fall, the USW Mustang Athletic Program continues to lay a solid foundation upon which to build future successes. This past year, on the field of play, 11 of our USW's 15 athletic sport programs participated in postseason tournament action. In the academic arena, the cumulative grade point average for all USW student athletes is currently 3.14, as we are in contention for the Red River Athletic Conference Academic Performance Championship. In addition, USW Athletics is poised to claim the distinction of being named a 5-star Champions of Character athletic program by the NAIA for our demonstrated commitment towards community involvement, servant leadership. At this time, let's meet these outstanding young men and women who serve as ambassadors for our university on the field of play, within the classroom, and throughout the community with honor, dignity, and respect. Each head coach will have the honor of presenting 2 individual recognition awards to deserving student athletes on their current team. These awards are the Student Athlete of the Year for athletic performance and the Scholar Athlete of the Year for academic achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, leading off, please welcome Mustang head baseball coach Steve Appel. Let's give him a round of applause.
All right, let's keep things rolling here. I'm just going to jump to the chase here. Coach Baker, do you have your stopwatch? Start timing, because this is how much time you have. Okay. All right, first one here, Scholar Athlete of the Year. He's been with me now for 4 years at my previous school and continued with me down here. Not only is he excellent in the classroom, he's done everything I wanted him to do. Has also been a leader on the field. This year, he was a 2-time Pitcher of the Week in this conference. He was a 4.9 ERA, 3 wins, 2 shutouts, our only 2 shutouts of the year, and threw 4 complete games. At this time, please welcome Pasty, Adam Burke. All right, moving along. My Student Athlete of the Year, I guess, would be our MVP. Again, this kid has done everything I've ever wanted him to do. Started off over on the corner, moved him back over to short, and I think once conference hit, played some of the best ball I've seen him play. And I've seen him play a lot. I've seen him play all throughout high school. And I think really turned the page and actually kind of set the tone for us to move forward, halfway through the year. He hit .295 in conference. His batting average was lower than usual, but he led our team in doubles. He had 4 home runs this year, 2 triples, and led our team 31 RBIs this year. At this time, Rob Montoya. And that's all I got, Baker.
Oh, it sounds like we're at a golf match here. Give him a round of applause on the way off there. Steve Appel, there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, from the paint, with nothing but net, please welcome head men's basketball coach Charles Gore. There he is.
Thank you. Before I get started, I just wanted to take my hat off to all the coaches and all the student athletes. First off, the coaches, all their hard work and their dedication to the university, What a great job you guys did bringing great quality student athletes. Just great job. So my hat is off to you guys. Before I get too sappy, I wanted to say that. So now I want to brag about my basketball team a little bit. This year our team had some ups and downs along the way, but it was an incredible journey. This team finished as the third best men's basketball team in school history in wins and losses despite not meeting our lofty goals as a team. We still had a chance to make it to the postseason play. We ended up losing to a good Texas college team in double overtime to go on to the conference tournament. Last season was the best season in school history, and the guys that have been in this program for that last 3 years are now the men's basketball program's all-time winningest team in school history. So great job, men. Ironically, they became the all-time winningest basketball team here at USW this year on January 19th, 2016, when they defeated Langston University, who were ranked number 12 nationally and undefeated in the Red River Athletic Conference. This great win added to the list of wins against nationally ranked teams that our men's basketball team has achieved. In the last 2 years, this team has defeated 5 nationally ranked teams. At this time, I just want to give special thanks to these young men for their dedication and commitment to excellence here at University of Southwest. Thank you, guys. Now I have 2 special awards. Thank you. Now I have 2 special awards to announce. The first award is Men's Basketball Scholar Athlete of the Year. Our scholar athlete is Pat Allen. Pat has been a leader for the men's basketball program the last 2 years and has been our starting point guard in general on the floor. He was all conference as a junior and senior, along with being a special person and basketball player. Pat is an excellent student. He is majoring in physical education, sports management, and carries a CGPA of 3.581. Congratulations, Pat. The second award is our Men's Basketball Student Athlete of the Year. Our Student Athlete of the Year is Pat Beltran. Pat came to USW when the men's basketball program had never had a winning season, and he was a leader who helped change the culture to a winning mentality. Pat has been our team captain for 3 years and has been a starter and has even played the role of coming off the bench. Pat is the ultimate team player who understands the personal sacrifices needed for overall success of the team. In his first year, Pat led us in block shots and averaged 8 points per game, 3.5 rebounds. Pat's career average as a Mustang basketball player over the last 3 years is 6.2 points per game and 3.5 rebounds per game. Pat has also led our team every year in charges taken. In one game this year, he took 3 charges and I owe him a steak dinner, by the way. Pat has also led our team every year in charges. In one game this year, he took 3 charges in about 14 minutes of play. Again, this is a demonstration of sacrificing for the betterment of the team. Charges don't always feel good. They don't show up in the newspaper the next morning, and nobody really likes to take them. But they are huge momentum changers in the game of basketball that helps the team win. Pat has been a winner and ambassador for University of Southwest in every way. He has been an RA, he has been a member of the SAC here on campus, and he has put in numerous hours in campus community and in Hobbs in the Christian service and servant leadership projects. It has been a blessing to be able to coach such a talented basketball player with such high character. Pat will be graduating this year. His major is accounting and has a CGPA of 3.1. Congratulations, Pat. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome head women's basketball coach, Jameen Caldwell.
Hello. I just want to take a couple of minutes just to say a few things about my team. They worked very, very hard this year for me, and although we are not exactly where we want to be, we are definitely working hard to get there. They have done a lot, tremendous, tremendous effort this year, so I'm very, very proud of them. So I want to thank them. I also want to thank somebody very special in this room that works extremely, extremely hard for me, and I know you guys all know her, Coach Jay. Give her a round of applause. She is my right hand and my left hand, so she does a very good job. So I'm very, very happy to have her. I want to give my first award out. This young lady has been a member of our team since the 2013-14 season. She has a tireless work ethic, played the game with a lot of heart. Her efforts will be missed next season. She embraces all opportunities for servant leadership, volunteering with so many different things, it's hard to name, okay? Furthermore, she brings the same work ethic and passion to her academics. She's maintained a 3.939 cumulative GPA, and she'll be graduating with her accounting degree in May. She's been on the Red River Athletic Conference Scholar Athlete list for 3 consecutive years, and she is a 2-time recipient of the NAIA Daktronics Scholar Athlete Award. I'm pleased to present Debony Davila with the 2016 Women's Basketball Scholar Athlete of the Year Award. Thank you, Deb. Okay, before I mention all the wonderful things that this young lady has accomplished this season, I want to begin with how proud I am of her for coming out of her shell this year. One of the hardest things to do as a coach is to push a player to her full potential. And although we didn't do, like I said, everything that we wanted, this young lady is an amazing athlete, and I commend her for pulling us through in a lot of games. With that being said, this young lady was the Red River Athletic Conference first team this year, averaging 15 points and 7 rebounds. She ranked in the top 50 nationally for the NAIA Division I women's basketball in 5 categories. She ranked last year in the top 50 in 7 categories. She does a lot of volunteer work. She represents what a true student athlete is with 3.62 cumulative GPA in criminal justice, and she'll be also graduating in May. She's a 3-time Red River Scholar Athlete and has been the recipient of the Daktronics Scholar Athlete of the Year Award for 2 years. I'm happy to present the 2016 Women's Basketball Student Athlete of the Year to Anitria Flowers. Thank you.
Okay, moving along. Teeing off, and the leader in the clubhouse, please welcome head men's and women's golf coach, Doug Wilkinson.
All right, I'm going to keep this short and sweet, kind of like I am. Okay, that's a tough crowd here. All right, first is going to be the men's. It is going to be Student Athlete of the Year, and it's going to go to Caleb Kahn. He has played in all the tournaments. He has shot the school record of 64. He has finished 5 top 10s. He has won a tournament. His score is counted in every team score. He's in the top 100 in the nation for scoring average. Caleb actually has the second lowest tournament score in the nation currently. He's in the top 75 in the nation for par 3 scoring. He is in the top 100 in the nation for par 5 scoring, top 20 for Eagles in the nation, and he has the second lowest scoring average in the school history. All right, we'll move on to the girls, or the women. We had a player that was a dual sport athlete for us, and she will be receiving the Scholar Athlete of the Year. It's going to be Celeste Lopez. She helped us out this year. I greatly appreciate having her on the team. She helped us out, and she did a very good job, and very proud of her. There are a few of you out here that are dual sport athletes, so you know how hard it is to be a dual sport athlete. She played when she could for us, and then she really worked with us in the spring and helped us compete in the conference tournament. All right, for our female athlete of the year, it's going to be Taylor Sobieski. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Taylor, she's played in all the tournaments, and she's been our low round for all the tournament rounds. She has 5 top 25 finishes. She leads the team with holes parred. Again, we're a new program, so again, for her to be able to come in as a freshman and play in all the tournaments and be the low scorer, that shows a lot. We look for things to move forward and keep going. That's all I got. Thank you.
Thank you, Doug. Okay, next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have someone who, in his illustrious career, played in the World Cup, the biggest stage in soccer, and so I have to give him a welcome as if I was a World Cup soccer announcer. Would you please welcome head men's soccer coach, Robert Sajemba.
Thank you, Mr. Widener. On the first day of our preseason, men's soccer, we had 19 new players and 8 returners. And over the course of the season, I was so thrilled to see a group of guys come from being pretty much strangers on day one to a group of guys who are fighting for each other on the field every single minute of each game. So I'm so proud of my guys and what they've accomplished as a team and also individually. The highlights really that stand out for us as a program was number one, for the first time in program history, men's soccer hosted a post-season game. We defeated Our Lady of the Lake, Our Lady of the Lake here at home on our brand new surface. And the second highlight we had was moving past the quarterfinals to the finals of the Athletic Conference. So just so proud of this group, and I can't wait to see what they are going to accomplish in 2016. Before I go into the 2 main awards, I would like to briefly mention the names of our guys who received a conference recognition. And gentlemen, when I mention your name, please just stand where you are. For the all-tournament team, we had Gabriel Chacon. Please. Where's Chacon? Edgar Negrete. And Jorge Orona. All 3 of these guys were they're seniors, so it was only fitting for them to, I think, get out on a high note. All conference second team, we had Edgar Negrete again. And all conference first team, we had Adrian Negrete. And now, the men's soccer Scholar Athlete of the Year with a 3.8 grade point average is Fernando Sanchez. Fernando, please come on. Fernando is he's a sophomore from Roswell, New Mexico, and he's majoring in kinesiology. Fernando came to us. He got hurt right before preseason. So his first year here, he was nursing an injury, but he came in strong, and he contributed quite a bit this past season. Thank you, Fernando. The men's soccer student athlete of the year is Adrian Negrete. Adrian is a junior from Corona, California, and he majors in criminal justice. Adrian had quite a season, one of those really stellar seasons from day one. And I'll mention the list here. Adrian scored the most goals in the conference in a single season. He scored 22 goals in 16 games, which is a very impressive statistic. He led the conference in game-winning goals with 5 goals in 16 games. He was ranked 5th in the NAIA Division I in goals scored. He was ranked 4th in the NAIA in goals scored per game. And he received the Red River Athletic Conference Offensive Player of the Week, a record 4 times. And he was named to the 2015 NAIA All-America Honorable Mention team. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the 2 recipients. Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome head women's soccer coach, Coach B, Betty Casey. There she is.
I will as well be very quick. So this season, we brought on 20 new players, which was a challenge not only for myself, but for our coaching staff. And I'd like to give them a round of applause. So if Coach Lauren and Coach Leah could stand up, because this program would not be successful without you. We can give them a round of applause. I'd also like to thank all of our professors, all of our maintenance, and everyone that helped build and put together our stadium as well, and all of our continuous supporters. I have the honor of coaching one of the smartest individuals I've ever met, and I have coached her for 2 years, and I'm excited to continue to see her grow. She's not only a leader in the classroom, but off the field, and I'm excited to see her continue on. She's got 1 more year here. Our Scholar Athlete of the Year is Brianna Lopez. And our Student Athlete of the Year is someone that represents USW in an amazing way. I have had the honor of coaching her as well for the past 2 seasons. She is a senior that will be graduating next weekend. She is the example of what a student athlete is and what a coach loves. Our Student Athlete of the Year is Cruz Castillo. And although we don't have enough awards for our players, I would like to personally thank them, and of course everyone knows I'm a crier, so I'm going to cry again. But I would like to thank all of my players for an amazing year and for all of their hard work and all of their passion. Thank you guys so much.
Next at bat, please give a round of applause for head softball coach Ron Landshut.
My knees aren't as good as they used to, so I'm a little slow. I really want to, let's just say when the year first started, I sensed that we weren't as strong as we have maybe been in the past, but I really want to compliment the team in general. As a team, it's nice when people, whether on my opinion or expectations, and they reach that expectation of level of performance, and I really want to compliment my team this year. They gave me 100%, and they earned what they received. Quick note, let me go through champion of character is Daniel Acevedo at the conference level. Please stand. Second team, Erica Chasco, Lynette Nicolau, Chelsea Carroll, please stand, and Daniel Acevedo again, second. First team is Brianna Eoff and Brianna Gonzalez. Newcomer of the year, Erica Chasco. Brianna Eoff, come forward. Brianna Eoff is Scholar Athlete of the Year from softball. Some of her minor credentials is once upon a time she was a catcher that couldn't hit, but by her senior year she hit third highest batting average on the team. We also needed help in the pitching department. She helped us in the pitching department and kept us in the running throughout the year, and at the same time wound up, I think it's still got to be corrected, but a 3.952. Ouch. And I'll save my Athlete of the Year award later. She's not here at the moment. Thank you.
Holding serve, let's welcome head men's and women's tennis coach, Paul Baker.
Hey, before we get started, my wife, she's an elderly woman in the very middle. Tammy, can you hear me? We're fixing to do the tennis awards. Just nod. Bless her heart. She spent a lot of time getting ready today. She shaved her mustache and her back, so we're just thrilled at my house. Now, before we get going, we definitively have to recognize some extra special distinguished guests that we have in the audience. Dr. Thurman, would your lovely wife please stand? Disney made a movie about this couple. You probably heard of it. It's called The Beauty and the Beast. There goes my job. Okay. In my mind, it was going to go a whole lot better than that. So I know this isn't going to do well because Mr. Widener, besides being the athletic director, he's also president of the Hair Club for Men. So we're real honored to have these people. I'm just saying. We had a great year, a ridiculously great year. We didn't make it to nationals, so we didn't meet our ultimate goal. But we we were certainly knocking on the door. Probably if we had had a little bit better coach, we'd have probably got to nationals. Because I can tell you the athletes that I had on my team were ridiculously efficient. They were very businesslike and very, very successful. Both teams ended the season with a winning record. The ladies were without a doubt the biggest surprise that we've had around here in quite some time. They got to the first of all, they qualified for regionals, which is a distinguished position, and we lost in the semifinals to the defending NAIA champions from LSU Alexandria, but we put a scare in them, and there's no doubt that we'll be back to test their mettle next year. Our guys, we got to the finals of regionals, and the Evil Empire, Our Lady of the Lake, got us. We played them 2 out of 3 times, and every time it came down to 5-4, and we were unbelievably good. And next year, there is no doubt, this is not cocky, this is just the truth. Next year, we're going to be better. Next year, probably miss this, because this time next year, we're going to be in Mobile, Alabama. I want the tennis team, please stand up very, very quickly. Just take your time, okay? These people represented the school ridiculously well, and I'm unbelievably proud of each and every one of them. Jose Rendon, please continue to stand. Jose and his doubles partner, Chris Castro, who returned back to Las Vegas, Nevada earlier this week. Jose was, and his doubles partner are number 12 in the nation. Number 12 in the nation. They were regional finalists, and I get the strong feeling. No. Go sit down. I just he wanted to give a speech. He had written it out, and he wanted, and Jose's from Colombia, so sometimes they don't understand the language. Stan's from Ukraine. He just waves a lot. Hey, Stan. It's very difficult when you're going to recognize just a couple of athletes that represent the team, because I know, like every coach out here, we have a lot of very, very, very deserving people. The women's, let me get this right. The women's student athlete of the year, her winning percentage was 560. Which is really, really good. That means you're winning way more than you're losing. And I played her at 1 sometimes and at 2 sometimes. And when you're playing everybody's big dogs, that's tough. But the ladies' student athlete of the year is Jacinda Hatfield. So Jacinda, you just stay right there, because the Scholar Athlete Award goes to Jacinda as well. She has a 3.98 grade point average. Tremendous young lady. That's it. That's it. Her job now, she's got to go wash my car and change the oil. On the men's side, the student athlete of the year, he's not here, but I can tell you, and this is the truth, if I would have given it to anybody in my top 7, it would have been justified, because they all had winning records. We finished the year at 12-7, and we played a ridiculously good schedule. We put a lot of scares into a lot of people, and we're all coming back, which is a ridiculous blessing. My student athlete of the year is Chris Castro. Before I announce the last award, I've got to recognize my 2 assistant coaches, Josh Baker and Alfred Mohan. Please stand up. Josh Baker's, you've never met his father, but he's a strikingly handsome man. But Josh and Alfie did an unbelievable job. Unbelievable job. They're ready to be head coaches right now. It sure makes my job ridiculously easy. But guys, thank you so very much. The student athlete, pardon me. What's it called? What is it? The scholar athlete. The scholar athlete for tennis with a 3.93 average is Stephen Gray. Thank you very much.
Okay, and Tammy, as the good book says, we all have our crosses to bear, so we're with you. Let's give Paul Baker a round of applause. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome head men's and women's track and field cross-country coach, Jeff Cavalunas.
Good evening. It's really an honor to be here at my first academic and athletic banquet here at USW. It's been just an awesome year for me. Again, as you know, men's and women's cross country and track and field is a new program, the first year with it. So many times with the new program, there's a lot of excitement, a lot of new things, but sometimes it can be a little bit hard. There's no returners, no upperclassmen to help out the freshmen and first-time people here on campus. So, they're stepped right into leadership roles from day one on campus, whether they're freshmen or sophomore or where they were at in here. So, men and women of cross-country and track and field, thank you for this year. Your patience as we've grown together and gotten to know each other through this first year. We had a lot of success. So I'd like to take a quick moment to also recognize Jessica Becker, our assistant coach, also our head strength and conditioning coach. Without her, we certainly wouldn't have had the success that we had for cross country and track and field this year. So Jessica, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all you do. It's very much appreciated. We have a number of awards here recognized, begin with women's cross country first. Our athlete of the year, Gabrielle Arciega. Got to recognize her. She's already been up here one other time, but outstanding job. She finished 12th in the Red River Athletic Conference Championships this fall, and just had an outstanding year after having a year off after high school and taking a little bit of time to get back into it. So Gabby also has a 4.0 GPA. So again, outstanding. Okay. With their men's cross country, our Scholar Athlete of the Year, Jared De La Cruz. Come on out, Jared. Jared's already been up here already, so congratulations. Jared helped the men's team to a third place finish in the Red River Athletic Conference this fall, and also from Hobbs, and has just done an outstanding job for us. Very proud of him. Also with our men's cross country, our Athlete of the Year was Gilbert Ramirez. Gilbert, come on up. So many of you know Gilbert. For a first year freshman, he was all conference, Red River Athletic Conference, named Freshman of the Year, cross country. And Gilbert also competed in the national championships in South Carolina this fall and had a personal best of 26:57 for the 5-mile race. So that was a pretty outstanding accomplishment for freshmen in our first year with the cross country program. Also, we'll move along with the track and field. Again, we'll recognize men's track and field. Again, our scholar athlete. It's also Jared. You come on up, be recognized again. Jared with again, competed in the 1500 for the conference championships. I asked him to participate in a new event, the 3000, to give it a try, to score for our team, and unfortunately he just missed it by one spot, so congratulations. Also with men's track and field, our Athlete of the Year, Frankie Martinez. Okay. Frankie comes to us from California. He's a field event specialist. Frankie was a 2-time Red River Athletic Conference Field Event Athlete of the Week. Okay, he was the Red River Athletic Conference Field Event Athlete of the Year, scoring in the hammer throw, discus throw, and the javelin throw, and also winning a number of those events. Frank is currently ranked 13th in the country in the hammer throw and will be competing in the national championships in Gulf Shores, Alabama in a couple weeks here. Again, Frankie, congratulations. Awesome. And now one more, we'll recognize with our women's track and field was our Athlete of the Year, Katrina Weir. So again, this is Katrina's first year with us here at USW. Again, was named Red River Athletic Conference Track Event of the Week. Okay, Katrina was also all conference in the 100 and 200 meter dashes at our championships. And Katrina will also be participating in the NEI National Championships in the 100 meter dash in Gulf Shores, Alabama in just 2 weeks. So again, track, field, cross country, thank you for this awesome first year here at USW.
Okay, with a spike for emphasis, please welcome head women's volleyball coach, Priscilla Morgan.
Okay, guys, let's rock this out, okay? I want to just recap real quick, talk about what we did here in the fall, my first season here as head coach. We finished with a 10-19 record, 8-6 in conference play. That's the best finish, fourth place finish, which is the best this school's seen in over 5 years, actually since we brought the sport back. We had 5 players qualify for an all-conference team. That's also the most that we've ever seen. So ladies, when I call your name, just please stand up real quick and be recognized. We had 2 players on first team all-conference. Paulie Dawkins, a sophomore. She's not here with us tonight. And also a freshman, Kristen Silva. So we're going to give them a round of applause real quick. Second team all-conference, we had Cassandra Smith. Honorable mention, freshman Hannah Macy. And then our champions of character, Carla Vasquez and Kayla Longoria, both seniors. So congratulations, ladies. That's a real honor. I also want to recognize our administration staff. Obviously, Mr. Weiner, Dana, you care so much for the student athletes and us coaches, and we couldn't do it without you. So I want to thank you very much also. All right, and last thing, we're still after a banner. I stood up here last year, and I think with the foundation that this hard-working group is returning with and the 9 incoming players we have, we're going to be bringing home that title next year, guys. Okay, so for our Scholar Athlete of the Year, she was a 4-year starter as an outside. She majored in criminal justice, finished with a cum GPA of 3.632. She actually graduated a semester early. She's back home in El Paso. She was our fun one to coach, someone she'll miss dearly, Brianna Polano, and she'll be graduating next week. She's not with us tonight, unfortunately. And statistically, our best player this year, she had so many different awards, a 2-time Player of the Week. She led in 7 different categories on the team and 2 different in the conference. Also, unfortunately, she's not here tonight. That was Paulie Dawkins. Thank y'all. Y'all have a great night.
Okay. Champions of Character program provides training for student athletes and professional development for coaches and staff. The values of integrity, respect, responsibility, sportsmanship, and servant leadership are put into play and accounted for all NAIA schools. Let's meet this year's USW Champion of Character Award winners. Will each selected student athlete please come forward when your name is called and remain just below the podium until everyone is here. Representing baseball, Brock Sullivan. Representing men's basketball, Anthony Daniel Bolar. Representing women's basketball, Cassandra Smith. Representing men's cross country, Arthur De La Cruz. Representing women's cross country, Katrina Weir. Representing men's golf, Riley Castleman. Representing women's golf, Samantha Gonzalez. Representing men's soccer, Dalton Cooper. Representing women's soccer, Nicole Daigle. Representing softball, Danielle Acevedo. Representing men's tennis, Jose Rendon. Representing women's tennis, Elizabeth Villa. Representing men's track and field, Dylan Garner. Representing women's track and field, Gabrielle Arciaga. And last but certainly not least, representing women's volleyball, Carla Vasquez. Okay, let's line them all up, and then we're going to just get a crunched group shot, unless you can get them all in your view. But ladies and gentlemen, this is our Champions of Character team for USW. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, congratulations. What an awesome array of champions of character talent right there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, USW Athletics has a proud past and a bright future. As evidence of our bright future, let's please join Dr. Quint Thurman, our president at the University of Southwest, in recognizing the following student athletes who have been selected to represent their team as Newcomer of the Year. Will each selected student athlete once again please come forward when your name is called and remain just below the podium until everyone is here. Newcomers of the Year, representing baseball, Sam Moreno. Representing men's basketball, Ronquise Lewis. Representing women's basketball, Nishalina Bush. Representing men's cross country, Wilson Ledding. Representing women's cross country, Gabriela Arciaga. Representing men's golf, Graham Burnett. Representing women's golf, Marlena Garza. Representing men's soccer, Jimmy Laura. Representing women's soccer, Kimberly Salas. Representing softball, Madison Garcia. Representing men's tennis, Stanislav Smirnov. Representing women's tennis, Daisy Sanchez. Representing men's track and field, Gilbert Ramirez. Representing women's track and field, Katrina Weir. And representing women's volleyball, Kristen Silva. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our Newcomers of the Year. All right, let's get a award-winning photo. All right, let's give them a round of applause. Mustang fans, the torch has been passed. The future is bright. So again, one more time, please join me in congratulating these recipients of Newcomer of the Year for the respective teams with a hearty round of applause. Okay, as we head down the home stretch, National Recognition Awards. USW has recently received a national recognition for academic achievement with the selection of several student athletes as worthy recipients of the very prestigious Daktronics NAIA Scholar Athlete Award. The Daktronics NAIA Scholar Athlete Award program recognizes excellence in the classroom by NAIA member student athletes who are juniors or above and in good academic standing with at least a minimum of a 3.5 cumulative grade point average. Student athletes who are must appear on the eligibility certificate for their sport and have attended at least 2 full years as a non-transfer or 1 full year as a transfer. The awards are given annually to outstanding student athletes in the various sports in which the program is active, and their respective teams are eligible for NAIA postseason competition. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet our national honorees for these prestigious NAIA Academic Achievement Awards. Joining me once again to acknowledge this national recognition for these recipients is the President of the University of Southwest, Dr. Quinn Thurman. And once again, I ask that each award recipient please come forward when your name is called. First off, Joseph Gomez, men's soccer, who sports a 3.55 GPA. Let's give him a round of applause. Next up, Brianna Lopez, women's soccer with a 3.82 grade point average. Representing women's volleyball, Brianna Poblano, a 3.68 grade point average. Next up, Carla Vasquez, women's volleyball, 3.53. Representing men's basketball, Pat Allen, 3.58. Representing women's basketball with a 3.94, Debony Davila. Also representing women's basketball with a 3.62, Anitria Flowers. Representing baseball with a 4.0, Adam Burke. Representing softball with a 3.92, Brianna Eoff. Also representing softball with a 3.55, Kendra Santillan. Representing men's track and field with a 3.92, Jared De La Cruz. Representing women's tennis with a 3.96, Hacienda Hatfield. And finally, representing women's tennis with a 3.57, Cassie Krieger. And again, Jacinda Hatfield with a 3.96. Ladies and gentlemen, quite an array of talent here. These are 13 representatives that brought home national honor academically to the University of the Southwest. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay, well done. That is a very, very prestigious award. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Another round of applause. We'll send them home with that. Success in any organization or department, much like in the athletic arena, is contingent on a committed team effort. At this time, I would like to recognize our outstanding athletic department personnel who are invaluable members of our Mustang team. I'd like each member to please stand and please remain standing when your name is called until our entire team is standing. Leading off, Dana Lambert, Assistant Athletic Director for Business Operations and Compliance Services. Catherine Eads, Development and External Relations Coordinator for the institution of USW. Let's give her a round of applause. Steve Burback, Head Athletic Trainer. Kim Kissler, Assistant Athletic Trainer. Jessica Becker, Head Strength and Conditioning Coach and Assistant Track and Field Coach. Leah Presley, Assistant Women's Soccer Coach. Lauren Irwin, a Volunteer Assistant Women's Soccer Coach. Let's give her a round of applause. Next up, Sinitra Jackson, Assistant Women's Basketball Coach. Graduate Assistant Baseball Coach, Ethan Moffitt. Also, Graduate Assistant Baseball Coach, Caleb Klein. Graduate Assistant Golf Coach, Allie Miles. Renee Bella, Volunteer Assistant Women's Volleyball Coach. Chad Hardison, Volunteer Assistant Volleyball Coach. Let's give recognition to Student Intern for Women's Volleyball, Candy Jo Webb. Next up, Tammy Baker, Administrative Assistant for Mustang Tennis. Josh Baker, Graduate Assistant Coach for Men's and Women's Tennis. Next up, Pat Landshut, Administrative Assistant, Lady Mustang Softball. Graduate Assistant Softball Coach, Arlene Alamanza. And last but certainly not least, our Faculty Athletic Representative, Ronnie Pace. Thank you all for your highly valued and very much appreciated service to the Mustang Athletic Program and the University of Southwest. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a hearty round of well-deserved applause one more time. Thank you all so much. As we conclude the Athletic Awards segment of our Celebration of Excellence festivities tonight, it is time to announce the recipients of this year's Department of Athletics Male Student Athlete of the Year, Female Student Athlete of the Year, and Scholar Athlete of the Year. In addition to receiving their respective award of recognition, each recipient will have their name enshrined in a special award recognition display which will be located in the entrance lobby of the Maddox Student Life Center. Once again, joining to present these prestigious awards is the President of the University of the Southwest, Dr. Quint Thurman. Please come forward when your name is called. First up, our Male Student Athlete of the Year. And for all of these awards, we had many, many well-deserving people. It was very challenging and a nice challenge to have because of the quality of young people we have on the field and off. But the votes were cast. The Male Student Athlete of the Year, and then I'll read his accomplishments, but if he could please come forward. Frankie Martinez, Men's Outdoor Track and Field. Frankie is an NAIA National Championship qualifier. He is an NAIA All-American candidate. He is a Red River Athletic Conference Track and Field Athlete of the Year. Oh, Frankie, just stay up here with us just a little bit. Okay. He's also a Red River Athletic Conference champion in the discus throw. Also a Red River Athletic Conference champion in the shot put event. He was Red River All-Conference in the discus, as I said, in which he finished first, the shot put in which he finished first, and the javelin throw in which he finished fourth in the conference. He was the Red River Athletic Conference Track and Field Athlete of the Week award winner as well. He holds the school record at USW for the hammer throw, the discus, and the shot put. He is currently ranked 13th nationally in the hammer throw event. And at one time this year, ladies and gentlemen, he had the furthest hammer throw in the nation among NAIA competitors at one point during the season among all schools. We wish him the best of luck at this upcoming nationals. Let's give a round of applause to Frankie Martinez. Okay, next up, the Female Student Athlete of the Year. Please come forward and remain here with us as we talk about your accolades. Female Student Athlete of the Year, ladies and gentlemen. Women's outdoor track and field, it's Katrina Ware. Let's give her a round of applause. Katrina is an NAIA National Championship qualifier. She's going to nationals. She's an NAIA All-American candidate. She is a Red River Athletic Conference All-Conference in the 100-meter dash, in which she was third, and the 200-meter dash, in which she was fifth. She was a Red River Athletic Conference Track Athlete of the Week award winner. She is currently, ladies and gentlemen, ranked 9th nationally among all schools in the 200-meter dash, and she's also ranked 32nd nationally in the 100-meter dash. She holds the USW school records for the 100-meter dash, as well as the 200-meter dash. Quite a year for Katrina. Congratulations. We wish you well at the national championships coming up. Very impressive. But not to be outdone, the Scholar Athlete of the Year. Representing baseball, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Burke. Let's bring him up. Adam sports a 4.0 cumulative GPA. You can't get any better than that. Perfect score, what an accomplishment. He has a major in physical education and was also a key player regarding our baseball program. And my understanding, he is hoping to have a career in coaching, and perhaps things can work out where perhaps he can get his start here right at USW. We certainly be honored to have him. Let's give a round of applause for Adam Burke. Okay, you guys have been great. Look at this crowd. We've got a packed house. Every table is full. Let's give yourselves a round of applause. We appreciate you. Okay, this really is the home stretch. The backbone of any university is its faculty. USW is blessed to have an outstanding faculty who are committed to providing a student learning environment in their specific academic discipline that will best serve and prepare our young people for future successes in their chosen field of endeavor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Larry Guerrero, the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, who will announce the selection of this year's USW Adjunct Faculty of the Year and Full-Time Faculty of the Year Award. Dr. Guerrero.
Good evening. This is a favorite part of my job, of course, is we're here for the students primarily, but secondly, we're also here for, to try to support the faculty, and it makes me feel great to be able to work with a great faculty and staff, and especially the deans who have actually helped groom a lot of these young junior faculty and help the rest of the faculty along the ways. Students, there's 31 faculty on our campus, and you guys have selected one faculty member to receive this award for this year. It's my honor to present this year's Faculty of the Year Award. The recipient of the Faculty of the Year Award must have demonstrated over this past year dedication to teaching our students, combined with a strong sense of university and community duties. It's been said of this year's winner that he has placed a lot of emphasis into the students, academic advising, his classes, and redeveloping an online and face-to-face program. He has also created an information page for his majors, and is currently conducting study groups for students interested in taking the GRE and the LSAT. Ladies and gentlemen, please acknowledge the 2016 Faculty of the Year Award winner and Assistant Professor and Program Coordinator from Criminal Justice, Mr. Dustin Ike. The next award goes to our Adjunct Faculty of the Year. This faculty member must demonstrate consistency, willingness to assist students outside the classroom, and willingness to uphold the university's mission. This faculty member is a resident of Hobbs and is a full-time instructor at New Mexico Junior College as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please acknowledge the 2016 Adjunct Faculty of the Year Award winner and instructor in physics, Mr. Joel Curran.
I have one other announcement to make. I'd like these two student athletes to stand. We were recently notified by the NAIA of quite a special honor. We have Angelique Woodson from women's basketball, and also Hannah Massey. Please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, these two student athletes were selected to serve on the highest student athlete committee within the NAIA. It's a national board. It's a tremendous honor. They're going to have a great opportunity to represent USW and the Red River Athletic Conference and all student athletes on the national level. They'll be working on a national level with other students from other institutions. There's over 300 institutions within the NAIA, but the other neat thing about this is we are one. USW is one of only 3 NAIA institutions to have at least 2 representatives. So we're among the elite in that, and I know these two people are going to do an excellent job. They also will be going to San Diego next spring to the National Convention to represent all student athletes. So let's give them a round of applause for that prestigious honor. Okay. No organization can succeed without the ongoing efforts of the dedicated personnel who serve in the role of various staff positions. Their valued contributions, oftentimes behind the scenes, is critical, not only for the day-to-day operations of the university, but also for its continued growth moving forward. USW is blessed to have dedicated professionals in these roles who exemplify a true commitment to their profession, service to others, and the mission of the university. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Quint Thurman, our president, who has the honor of announcing this year's USW Staff of the Year Award. Let's give Dr. Thurman a round of applause.
Okay, would a little help. Dan Castillo, can you come up and help me with this one? You know, being at USW this whole year, it strikes me that what a family we have. In terms of the staff and the faculty and the students, we all get to know each other really well, and the support that students have for one another is contagious to the faculty and the staff. And it's always a delight to me to be able to recognize outstanding staff because they really do support students and faculty in an intangible way. This year's staff recipient of the Staff Member of the Year Award is Julio Castillo. Okay. You know, I can't say a whole lot about Julio that everybody doesn't already know, but anytime you have anything go down that's related to anything electronic, when you flip that panic switch on your electronic device, Julio can fix it. And he has in my office about weekly, I think. So, Julio, I didn't get to vote for you because they don't ask me, but everyone else voted for you. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude tonight's festivities, we would be remiss if we did not acknowledge the hardworking members of our Academic Athletic Awards Banquet Committee. Please join me in a sincere show of appreciation to this outstanding group of individuals whose committed efforts made this event possible. Committee members, please come forward as your name is called. Leading off, Dana Lambert, Assistant Athletic Director for Business Operations and Compliance Services. Andrea Dotson, Executive Assistant to the Provost. And last but not least, Jameen Caldwell, Head Women's Basketball Coach and Community Engagement Liaison. Ladies, thank you for your hard work. You made it all possible. Let's give them another round of applause. What an all-star lineup it is. Thank you so much. As we conclude tonight's celebration of excellence, the President of the University of Southwest, Dr. Quint Thurman, will now provide his closing remarks.
Okay, I'll make this fast. I only have a few pages. I want to say thank you for a great year. I want to say if you are driving off campus, drive safely. If you're living on campus, walk safely. Good night.
Also, those of you, any student athletes who would like a picture with your coach or with another group, our extremely talented photographer is available.